Dude, he's streaming this from his Xbox 360.
Yeah.
I am, believe it or not.
I know I've already asked you this, but did you get the red ring of death when you had an Xbox 360?
Yes. I
How
had
many
a white
times?
one. There was no, I think it was a black one. I had a black one. And I only had it once. It was for like my birthday. I booted it up and then immediately got red ring of death.
Why?
Did you guys get to take it back?
When was that?
I was kind of sad. I was like, "Oh, mom, why is it not working?" And she was like, "Oh, I don't know." And then she called up somebody. I was like, "Yeah, this shit fucked up." I don't know what
When
I
was
don't know what
that?
she did. I don't know who she like talked to or who if she returned it or bought a new one. I'm assuming she returned it. But after that, I got a black. I know I got a white one, and it was okay.
When was this?
When it was like below double digits, I think it was like
Oh,
unironically 6 or 7 years.
It's in between Pumpkin Annie and now.
that
It
is
was.
somewhere in between. That's a good timeline, I think.
Yeah.
I'm companion now.
Imagine you're like dying and you see your life flash before your eyes and it like goes through every memory and then it ends on Pumpkin Annie.
I think I
That'd
died
be so
kind of
sweet.
happy.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any like really early memories from when you were like super young?
I
Yeah.
was like a fucking like an infant toddler. I might have been like a few months old. I remember two. One, I was in the kitchen in a booster seat with like the little like wheels or whatever. I was like looking up at my mom, and then the memory cuts up there. And then the second one was me like running like towards like my auntie, and I think that was the first time I like learned how to like walk. And like I remember like my auntie like running away because she was so surprised that like I was walking like in front of her.
Damn. The only
My
one
first-
Go ahead.
Sorry. My first memory, like my first ever memory. I think I might have two, but I think the first one ever was I don't know how old I was. I was 3 or younger. And I might have been like actually like a baby. And
Baby.
I was crawling on the floor in the kitchen. And my dad gave me a bottle with Sprite in it. And my mom was yelling at him not to give me Sprite because I was an infant child. But he gave
That
me
was trying to be
Sprite.
cool. And I was like, no.
It was
Did you
either
end up
Sprite
drinking
or
the
Mountain
Sprite?
Dew. Of course I did. And you know, I think I thought it was great.
Do you still drink Sprite or no?
Sprite's okay.
What about Mountain Dew?
I don't drink Mountain Dew. It's way too. For me, it's way too sweet. I don't know what it is about Mountain Dew. It's just way too sweet to me.
Dude, God tried to smite you after killing that poor innocent soul.
Oops.
Oh, here comes your fate.
Jesus Christ, but white.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
When I was a kid, I don't know if this memory is real or not, but I have a weird memory where I'm chilling in a bathtub and I have like a basketball figurine, like of a basketball player, but I don't like know who it is, and I'm chilling in the bath, but I was alone, so I don't know if this is like, but I was in this house before, I was this house in Georgia, and I was only in Georgia for like, I had made not even a year before I moved to Arizona, and then we never went back, so.
What the fuck?
Wait, where were you born?
Georgia.
Y'all didn't feel that evil presence just now?
What happened?
What? Nothing.
I don't know what happened. But like, you were talking, and then like I swear to fucking God, you pippy glitch. You're like I, and then like my
That was
fucking phone
definitely just
flashed.
you, bro. That was definitely just you.
Dude, my phone's cut. Dude, it's pippy glitch. I'm scared.
But yeah, I've
What's
only
that
been.
one?
Go ahead.
What's the one clip of the? Okay, how about now? Ow, ow, ow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is it better now? Ow, 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 whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, you gotta go. You gotta go, bro.
I.
There's a guy who has like that like FNAF like animatronic sound play, and then they're like, okay, you gotta go, bro. No, you gotta go. But yeah, if that is to be, he knows the location of all the mini kits. But yeah, if that is to be understood, that I have a really early memory. If not, then I'm just tweaking.
That's crazy. I think my other early memory was that I was standing up in my crib, and either my mom or my dad, I think it was my dad, that like he was looking at me, and he was trying to
It's
teach
like,
me
oh,
to
look at my
blow
beautiful
raspberry.
jet son.
And I was like, and he was like, wow, I'm so proud of you.
That's awesome.
That's wholesome.
Look at my beautiful Chud son. I love my wholesome Chud life.
He immediately fell back to sleep.
No, he's fine. Look at him.
Hey, Key. He's very like cognitive.
Bro, you can go to bed.
Yeah, you
it's
can
okay.
go to sleep, man.
You don't have to be on stream today.
No, I'm fully awake right now.
I can hear it in his voice. I believe him.
I feel like
I choose to believe.
you need a little bit of extra rest.
Nah.
Holy aura. What are those like random guys with like light bulbs for heads?
Pit droids. They're just kind of there to like clean up.
Pip droids?
Yep. No, pit droids.
Pit droid.
IT.
That's really hard. The word droid is really hard for me to say.
Droid. Yo, remember
You
back
wanted to say
when?
droid.
Remember back when cell phones were like a thing, and if you had an Android, it was just called a droid, and every notification you
True,
would
it
get
was
would be
like,
like droid.
Yep. This would happen to me every time I turned on my phone. Or if I like had to restart it, I would like restart my phone and it'd be like droid. Like, and it's so loud and scary. Wait, I got to find like
Yeah, you gotta find the sound effect.
the sound effect.
Because this was like everywhere back in the day. This is why like Androids were clowned on.
Yeah. It was every time you dropped your phone and the battery fell out and you put the battery back in and it's like droid.
Oh my god, I found it. Wait, it's actually this is
Let's hear it.
This is so legit. I put it in the chat.
It happened again. You did it again.
Did I?
Yes.
Dude, and the red like startup too. This is what I remember, like my dad would let me play games on his phone. Because he had a couple games that I was like obsessed with. One of them was called Vault, and it was fire. But I remember I would like, he'd be like, he kept his phone off a lot of the time. And so every time he's like, oh, okay, you can play a game, turn it on, just hold the button. I'd turn it on and that startup would happen. And he had like that default like red and black background. And I'd scroll over to either like Angry Birds or Vault, and I'd just play that.
Remember when it was like bring your parent to work day to like.
And my dad came in.
Yeah, and your dad came in to like. It was like occupation day.
Yeah.
Your dad got to say what he was doing, and he's like, I made this like this app on the App Store called Joust, and one random kid was like, dude, I played that, and he was like,
They
well,
definitely
actually
didn't.
you like didn't, because it's not even out yet, and he's like, no, I played it, and we're like, bro,
most certainly did not play it. I remember the one main memory I have from that is that some kid asked him, he was talking about polygons.
yeah.
And some kid asked him, how many polygons does Steve from Minecraft have? And he was like, I don't know, I'll have to get back to you on that one.
What a guy. What a kid.
Yeah. I also remember my dad used to make coding tutorials on YouTube.
On
No
YouTube?
way.
Yeah.
Did you still have them?
Yeah.
We can learn to code with your dad.
You can. The videos are quite long, but he has quite a few tutorials. Quite a
You
lot.
guys can
and he was-
finally learn how to like make your game proper.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about that, but
I can finally learn how to make
Like-
a good game.
he.
I'm playing with on hand. I'm eating popcorn. All of my
Good.
gameplay is shitty. Don't worry about that.
You're good. But like he posted coding tutorials and like he had a Patreon and everything. Like
Oh my
he had
God.
Patreon subscribers and stuff.
Yeah, Notion, bro.
And he used to sell his code too.
No way.
And one time, Dante's mom called and apologized to my dad.
Why?
Because Dante had commented under the website where my dad was selling code and asked him if he could lower the price, please.
And Dante's mom would do that. Or like she would find out
Yeah.
about something and be like, I'm going to have to apologize immediately.
Yeah, it's true. Dude, there was one time Dante's mom called my dad for a different reason. I was at home sick, and we talked about this on stream before. I was at home sick, and someone was telling everyone at school that I was in the hospital. So Dante's mom went with Dante to the hospital
No.
so that like they could come see me. And which like I was I was kind of like riding on that high all the rest of that day because I was like, wow, my
They care
friends
about
would come
me.
see me in the hospital if I was
Yeah.
in the hospital. But like,
But they were upset. They're like, we can't find you.
yeah, they were like, okay, what hospital is he in? Like, what room? In what hospital? And my dad was like, AJ's in bed eating soup right now. And they're like, what do you mean? Someone at school told Dante that like he's in the hospital. And he was like, nope, bro is watching TV right now in bed.
That shit pissed me off because fucking we
He
ended up going all the way
also-
out into
yeah.
like the fucking mountains and like the fucking one hospital that's all the way fucking out of town.
Yeah, they went to probably the Bisbee hospital.
No way. Wait, so Dante's mom checked in first, and
Yeah,
your
and-
family was like, we'll just find it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I found this out because fucking like Dante was like, yeah, we can't. Before like Dante's family had found out this shit was bullshit. Dante had already told me that they had checked the hospital that was like in town, so we ended up leaving town.
This was crazy to me at the time because like I thought no one liked me. I thought I had like a single friend
Yeah.
back then. And so I was like, "Oh my god, maybe I shouldn't kill myself." That's crazy.
True. This is a wholesome moment.
It was.
It shows just how much people care about their friend.
It's true.
I'm two-handed now. Sorry about that.
You're
You're
good.
good.
Dude, he regrew.
Yeah,
He's
he was
Piccolo.
playing
He slowly
one-handed.
regrew his hand. Back when I was a kid, Dante's mom asked my mom. I guess she like. Dante
I don't
was
wanna
like.
play this one.
But Dante's mom asked my mom to like if they could hang out, because I guess, or they could do like a sleepover. And normally Dante was the one to ask, and then like we'd be all cool with it. But I guess like Dante's mom really wanted him to have another like sleepover because he felt like, or she felt like he was really like fucking around too much or something, or like playing too many games, and so he needed more social interaction. And my mom is like, oh yeah, sure. And then she's like, by the way, you're gonna be like going over to Dante's house. And I'm like, no, I'm not. And she's like, yeah, I already spoke with his mom, like you are. And I'm like, no, I don't want to. Like, even though I would have loved to, because like I was forced to do it, I was like, no, fuck that, I don't want to do that. And so I was like kind of all upset the whole time. But then I got there and it was like okay, but I kind of like felt some type of way about it because I was forced to do it.
No, yeah, for sure. Dude, every time something like that happened, where it's like, oh, everyone's going to Dante's house, like in my head, I was like, oh my god, I wish I was invited to Dante's house. But then like I'd hear about it, and everyone would be like, yeah, it was kind of like miserable.
Sometimes it
And
was
I'd be like,
okay.
oh, okay.
But one time, okay, after a while, I stopped being invited. Like, they were like, we're gonna like, really wanted to have like a really like chill, or like it just came up in conversation. They're like, remember how we had like a chill birthday last time? Like how we really wanted to like make, like instead of inviting a lot of people, we just wanted to keep it like the close knit of like our real friends. And I was like, wait, you guys had a birthday party alone? And I was like, I wasn't invited.
That's okay. This happened to me too. I was invited to that big birthday party
Yeah.
with like a bunch of people. And then like I was like, oh okay, so this means I'm like actually friends with
Yeah,
Dante.
you're in.
Because
You're
I've
in.
known that fool since first grade.
Yeah.
You
And
did.
huh?
You people glitched.
Okay.
That's you, bro. I promise that's you.
Yeah, 100%. This is you.
You guys are fucking hacking into my 5G tower network Wi-Fi.
I think your Wi-Fi is
no,
just
for
fucking up
sure.
because you're streaming and playing.
I'm like, I've known this dude since either first grade or kindergarten. Maybe even I may have known Dante in preschool. Because I knew a couple other people from there in preschool. But, like, I was like, oh, so I'm, like, actually friends with him now. And then the next year, everyone's like, wow, that birthday party sure was fun, wasn't it? Just us, friends. And I was like, oh, I guess, this is not the case.
That's what happened to me. We both got locked out of the birthday party.
That's true. That always, like, hurt me so bad as a kid.
True. But kids a lot of the time don't understand like that their words have like a real impact and stuff, you know?
That's true. That's so true.
Back when I was a kid, there was this I was in like first or second grade, maybe I think second grade. And there was this like guy who was really popular because he wore a hat. And because he wore a hat, everybody thought he was really fucking cool.
Yeah.
And one day, and he would always hang out with these other girls, and they were the type of girls where like if you stare at them too long, they'd be like, what the fuck are you staring at? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And so I would always like try to avoid him. And like one day he was like, man, like, dude, you got a lot of freckles. And I was like, yeah, I do. And then he was like, that's really ugly. Not me though. I only have a couple, which is not makes me like actually like cute. And they were all like, yeah, you're really cute. And I was like, oh fuck, like I'm fucked up and chopped and I can't do anything about it.
Dude, that's okay. In like 7th grade, there was this girl. I was friends with her. I think they were cousins. But I was friends with her cousin. I don't want to be friends with her. And one day we were like just walking and hanging out, and she looked at me and she was like, "Oh my god, like AJ, your freckles are so cute." And I was like, "Freckles?" Because I don't have freckles. And she was like, she looked at my nose and she was like, "Oh, those are blackheads. You're gross."
Oh, no.
I wanted to kill myself so bad. I was like, "Oh, I need to like, oh, that was, oh."
True,
It was so embarrassing.
They don't teach you that. They don't teach you how to do that as a child.
No, they don't. And every time I tried to get rid of it, it just didn't happen. Because I tried a lot.
Well, back in the day, you would just have that shit, and that's
up.
just what you have in caveman eras. People
That's
just live like
true.
that. No caveman was like, oh, like you have blackheads. They would just be like, we need to like kill and get more food.
True, and no one tells you about it when you're an adult. I'm 22, I still have
Real.
blackheads just as bad, but no one. Instead, I get laughed at for the bump on my nose.
Okay, I low-key got like so affirmed with the bump on my nose. I was like, I have a fucked up like bump on my nose, just like my mom. And one of my coworkers was like, I think that looks cool. And I was like, fuck yeah. Never again will I feel bad about this fucked up nose I
That's
have.
fire. That's awesome, man.
That's all it takes in this world.
True. Dude, that one time, I posted that I like put that picture of me in the group chat, and Key and Annie were like, "Dude, your nose is freaking huge." I wanted
No
to
way.
die. I wanted to die, actually.
You guys said that?
Yeah.
Wait, why?
I don't know.
AJ's. Well, I don't know how I said it, but AJ in fact does have a long nose. There's a like long nose ridge.
I don't think
Was it
AJ has a
like
long
this?
nose at
Let
all,
me-
actually.
Let me see if I can jump back to it.
I don't know what to say.
I do
Like,
have a long nose. But
like,
like the way you
you
guys
just
worded
didn't.
it, like killed me. Like it hurt so bad.
I don't know. You have like a
I'm sorry.
big nose. I mean, I have a well. Do I? I have a big nose, but in a different way.
Okay.
Well, like where
In,
our
like, a
noses
normal
are
way.
big in like no, our noses are big in a different way. Like my nose is like
Hold on.
wide big, and
see.
your nose is like angularly big.
Okay, you
Let's
don't
see,
know.
let's
Okay,
go
if you
back.
really did have a big nose, you'd be insecure about this too, and you'd know not to insult other people's noses.
See, you say this, right? Like
But you're not insecure
I
about it,
wasn't
therefore you don't have a big nose.
no. See, this is the problem. This is like I lack a proper sense of insecurity that would have like that would have probably been appropriate like growing up. Like listen, dude.
I
Like
feel like you probably are still insecure about some stuff. Yeah, you are.
I mean none of them physical.
that's fine.
Well, yeah, that's the thing though. Like, even if I had a big nose, my perception on it is like, damn, that's just how I am.
Okay, what if you were like horrendously ugly, and everyone was like, they would see you and they would like run away because you were so ugly, and they're like, oh, like Jesus Christ is a fucking monster. Would you be upset?
So what they did to Dr. Jekyll? No, Mr. Hyde.
So they did with the
Maybe,
hunchback.
yeah, I think he started killing people because of that. So like, I think I would do that in that case.
Considering the kind of child I was, I'd probably do the same thing I did.
So you definitely do have a sense of insecurity.
No, but the thing is, they like that's the thing. It wouldn't see. It's weird. It would be less about like my physical appearance and more about like, wow, like I'm in. Well, because the other thing about it, if I was incapable of actually integrating with society like that, I would have just given into like base impulses I had as a child and just started doing whatever the fuck I wanted to do.
But if you had a sense of security with your form, then you'd be like, I look fine. Everybody else is crazy, not me.
No, see, the problem is, right? If everyone, like, the thing is what you're
No
saying.
one is.
No, what you're saying is like I'm incapable of like finding ground in society.
You can do
Due to
stuff,
this.
but like every time someone sees you, they're like, oh, like holy fuck, what? Oh, never mind, you're a human.
A human.
Oh, my bad.
Like they
That's
get
not
up
me,
that
no.
like you walk into a job interview and they like start running away. Like they like
How
get up from their
chopped am
chair
I?
and they like start like getting up to like run away, and then they're like, oh, never mind, forgot you were a human.
Well, okay, if I'm this chopped, then I must know this. And
Well,
like,
you know pretty quickly.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Well, I feel like I look in a mirror and be like, yo, I'm chopped.
Yeah, but if you were secure, you wouldn't say that.
No, like I think you can be chopped and just be like, man, that is how it be.
That is true, but then you'd be secure with it.
Well, yeah, like I mean, listen, you're saying like in this case, like listen, if I was so chopped, people couldn't even identify me as human at first glance. I don't know if I could be mad.
I feel like I could be. So I'm like, I didn't ask to be chopped.
No, because like that's not because that's the thing. That's
I was just
that's
born
assuming-
horrendous.
That's that's the thing. I don't know. I can't. Like, that's the crazy thing. Like I'd be mad at like maybe life, but not like other people. I just be like, damn, that's crazy. Like life really fucked me up like that. But whatever. I guess this is who I am.
Maybe. I'm just saying you have to acknowledge sometimes that some people are insecure about things, about themselves. For example, yesterday, do you remember the brain dead clip? When everyone said you were brain dead?
Yeah.
That was kind of mean.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's kind of funny.
Yeah, but like some things are mean and funny.
Well, I mean, listen. Where's this going?
I'm just saying you can't lie. That makes you feel some type of way.
Nah.
No.
Oh, wait, why would it? Wait, did you feel some type of way during that?
I would get mad if someone said it to me, or I would feel like a twinge of like insecurity, I guess.
Nah, well, I was thinking like, bro, he ain't lying. Like, what the fuck was I like, dude?
Well,
I fucking
okay, well, you didn't say
myself.
okay. You didn't say, oh, true. You instead were like, no, okay, I'm doing this, and this is why this is happening. If you were truly chill, you would have been like, oh, true.
First of all,
Yeah.
don't impose your standards of acting on me. And second of all, the reason I said so, I was like, I owe it. Like, dude, he was giving me everything, and I chopped him. I chopped him on that. I chopped myself and him on that, and I was like, dude, I'm gonna be low key. Like, I haven't actually been seeing any of the text this whole time. I was adding to why I was getting chopped. Like if I was genuinely not like going brain dead mode, I would have probably not been like a million miles from my screen. Just like, oh, that looks like the vote button.
Maybe so.
I found it.
Oh, hold on, let's go. Let's see it.
I don't know.
What were their reactions? Don't say okay, you don't have to send the pictures, but just send what they said.
No. Oh, I can. It's the thing I remember when I said I felt some type of way about it. It sparked a debate.
Oh,
and I don't want that to happen again.
Okay.
But we can take a look.
If you want to.
How do I... Here.
Oh, this is in this chat?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I can see how crazy it is. Okay.
Yeah, now he sees. It looks normal though to me. I don't understand it.
That's what I thought. I was like, oh, like I have a bump on my nose and it looks cool. And then I got, you look like Doofenshmirtz.
But if he slayed. No,
you're implying he doesn't slay.
Yeah, like you're okay. Yeah, you can't compare.
And then I was like, okay. And then he's like, Herb, I'm canceling you for not liking that comment.
I think if someone compares you to someone who is viciously unattractive when it comes to your form, that is just.
I don't
it doesn't
think he's
matter.
viciously unattractive.
Doofenshmirtz is 100% chopped, and you know this.
That is not true.
Okay, you think people are like, oh my god, Doofenshmirtz, he's so cute.
Yes. Yep.
This is 100% fake.
Nope.
This is #1 bullshit.
You
go on Tumblr, baby.
I don't want to go on Tumblr.
No, what?
I'll give you that one.
Okay. Okay. So, I'm pretty sure this is just not the talk anything wanted to happen.
No, it's not.
Like, I was gonna go on, but I'm like, listen, he explicitly said he doesn't.
I don't want to hear about how I should appreciate the comment.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
All I'm saying is, listen.
Asajj Ventress.
Asajj Men Trust.
Dude, this fucking ground and shit was not.
Trust.
Bro, chill.
massage.
Shut up. Okay.
Shut up. That's crazy.
Dude, I can only handle so many massage men trust before it's too much. Dude, this background was not made in Lego.
Real.
No, it's definitely not. Where are we?
Do you think they like, took some assets from the other Star Wars games sometimes and just threw them in the background of this game?
For
Maybe.
sure.
Only the Jedi can use these targets. Dude, the Lego games low-key just be making up weird rules for no reason. Like, what made them go with like a stud counter at the top that like reaches a full amount? It's very strange.
Listen, what it is.
You guys remember that period of time where everyone on social media had like their profile picture as one of the Lego guys in the corner?
I do remember that.
Yeah.
People thought that was really funny because of the
Yeah.
like the Lego Yoda death sound. Everyone was like, "Lego is so fucking
Yeah.
cool. I fucking love Lego."
I remember every person I saw who had one of those was like
Racist.
mildly racist at least.
Yeah, this was. I was there in the breeding zones of this. This was in the Instagram. I only had an
Yeah.
Instagram,
Yeah.
and I was like, I watched as it slowly became more and more racist, and like, eventually, like racism
It's
became
so
funny
bad now.
to
It's
them.
so bad now. It's way worse.
It is. It's
It's
hyperized.
infinitely worse. Well, because now they know about trans people, and also they also know about molestation and pedophilia. It's bad.
True.
It's bad
I think.
out there.
I don't know what caused it, but there's definitely like a type of person that you find, and you're like, okay, I know the exact type of like humor you have.
Israel GPT, generate me a profile picture that our IDF soldiers will love. Generating. Generation
Lego?
complete. Here is your new profile picture. Lego Star Wars. Guy in the corner.
Star Wars, the complete saga. Lego Yoda.
Key, do you remember back in the
True.
day when we would be following like some Instagram accounts, and they would be like, who is staying up past this time? Like, this is when we're gonna start posting the real shit. And then it would just be like gore,
Yeah.
and then it would
That's
all get like
crazy.
deleted by the morning.
Yeah.
What did you think about that?
I thought like I don't think I thought anything of it at the time. I'm gonna be real. I just thought like it was kind of perplexing they wouldn't tell people that it's gore.
True.
Like,
But it was like on like a website that's like not, or an app that's like not for that, you know?
well, yeah. So I don't know. I guess I always just thought like, man, this is kind of like fucking a little bit crazy, but like, okay. Like, I don't know. I guess when we saw it, I just thought like, man, that's kind of like not a chill thing to do, but like, I mean, like, I guess like you guys, but I guess like, I mean, I guess they have free will and like they can do that. Like, I guess they're doing it, so like I can't get the like. I mean, I guess that was just my philosophy back in the day. Like, they're doing it, like, and no one's like no one can stop them. So I guess like, I guess I'm not gonna think about it very much.
This
Dude,
is like
the one-
Go ahead.
The one time I felt like I was actually like in a regular, because like we weren't in public school, but the one time that made me feel like we were in public school was I remember like getting into an argument with a bunch, like literally, oh my god, like everyone was there in the comments, like arguing about a post that Key posted on Instagram on like his little like meme page he had.
Really? What were they arguing about?
It was a post like mocking like depression or like people who struggle with depression. And I was like, hey, that's like not cool. But then everyone was like, it's just a joke, dude. Calm down. It's just a joke. And like me and like a bunch of other people were like kind of like being like, no, it's not. But then like a bunch of other people were like, but it's a joke though. And it was crazy.
Dude, low key, I probably turned on my phone, saw the comments, and we're just like, damn, that's crazy. And just went like to do something.
That's how
Probably.
everything happened. If you wanted to get in contact with Key, you'd have to like meet him in person somehow, or wait like 7 business days for him to reply to your text.
True. True.
Okay, this was not the case for some people because I'd visit your house every single day. Or at least
Okay,
for the
that's
most part.
for only James, I think.
Okay,
True.
I'd visit like Brian's place every 2 or 3 days.
That's
And then if
true.
you were at your like grandma's and grandpa's, I'd be going over to that place. Well, I'd be checking in even if like you weren't there
That's true.
sometimes just to see.
That's true. I remember my dad was confused one time because I used to use my mom's. I broke both of my phones when I was in middle school, and my mom was in jail, so like my dad just let me use her phone. And I remember like texting. I accidentally called Key at like 2 in the morning because I fell asleep with my phone in my pocket. And I got like 10 voice messages from Key being like, "Are you okay? Are you okay? Did you kill yourself? Are you okay?" And like my dad heard them and he was like, What is this? Can you tell me what this is?" And I didn't know what to say. I was just like, "Oh yeah, like he gets worried sometimes." Haha.
He gets worried sometimes.
What was your dad's reaction to that exactly?
He was just like, "Okay." We were like in Hobby Lobby or something. He didn't want to talk about it. Well, like he brought it up, but he was like, "This is like, it's not worth actually talking about."
Interesting.
It happened a lot. Like there was one time, me and Key were talking about Fantasy Life because we were the only 2 people on Earth playing Fantasy Life.
Real.
At the time.
And at
Luckily,
the time,
this
yeah.
has changed drastically in recent
Yeah,
years.
true.
We are now one of the multiple thousands of people playing Fantasy Life.
Yeah, finally. But like we were talking about Fantasy Life, and I was telling Key that I had a crush on one of the characters. And
He was like,
I
"Oh,
remember
I'm
my-
telling."
No. So my dad apparently checked my messages while I was asleep.
Oh no.
This was like the last time he ever did that. But I guess he checked while I was asleep. And he saw me saying that I had a crush on that guy from Fantasy Life. And like a character in the game. And I also called Key my big brother because that's the thing that middle school kids did. They're like,
no.
"Oh, you're like my big brother" or whatever. Oh my god.
We're like
speed gift.
honorary family now.
Yeah.
When-
You're not big brother, you're unc. You're like
Yeah.
you're like the uncle who's gonna like make my kids like hate me.
Yeah. Well,
Or,
also,
like,
doesn't your
think
dad
I'm lame.
perceive?
Yeah, he does perceive all my friends as his children.
Really?
Yeah.
That's kind of weird.
No, well, because
Man,
it's like
okay.
he's like, well, if they don't have a father figure, like I'll be like a pseudo father figure.
That's kind of wholesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, he turned around and we got him. He's like, wait, that's.
He's like,
To
if
be
your
explained a little
friends
bit more.
need like, he's like, if your friends need like a dad figure, then like I don't mind. I'm like, cool.
That's wholesome. It is real
But,
because
like-
we all grew up without fathers.
That exactly. Exactly.
Almost all of us.
That's
crazy.
That's why I think all my friends thought my dad was cool. They're like, oh, like that's AJ's dad. Like, yes.
I'm
And
not
my
gonna
dad
lie,
was like, I have a
low-key-
million children to raise now.
Low key, when I met your dad, I didn't think conceptually men could be good parents.
Oh yeah. No, that
Dude,
makes
he
sense.
had like reverse sexism.
Well, like
Oh.
I thought like in my mind, like, oh, men, like all men before this generation have been scum, and we're gonna be the first generation of not bad men, because
Right.
like we weren't civilized society before now. This was me when I was really like small kid. I thought like, oh, okay, because I
He
learned about
knew.
history.
He
I
knew
learned
all
about
the way back then.
history, and so I was like, oh, because like we went to war and we were like savages in the past, like we didn't have proper society until I was born. So like now, like now that we don't have to go out and like kill millions of people, we can like be like simple people.
This is
Yeah.
the craziest character backstory ever.
But I remember like I was like me and Key were talking and stuff, and my dad read through it and he called me from work and he was like, hey, I went through your messages, we need to talk when I get home.
Oh no.
And I was like crying. I was like, I did something like horrible. And then he was like, so why did you call Key your big brother? I was like, I don't know, because he's kind of like a cool brother or something. Like, I don't know. I've known him since I was like 8. Like,
did
I
he
feel
say?
like that he was like, oh, okay. I just thought it was like interesting. And then he was like, I also saw you have a crush on that one kid in Fantasy Life. And I was like, you can stop. And he's like, oh, okay. And then the conversation was over.
I'm gonna be
And
real.
He never checked my messages after that.
I'm gonna be real, dude.
Uh-huh.
I think I'm gonna like, okay, maybe like I don't know what your own brother would have been like, because like I'm not gonna lie, you and your dad came out kind of the same way,
Yeah.
right? Like in personality and appearance, like bro just
Yeah.
got the chill gene, right? But I feel like the amount of anger I've instilled in you when we were growing up is appropriately proportionate
To a brother.
to an annoying older or younger brother.
It's so true. And the way you like low-key bullied me a little bit, but then like you stuck up for me when it really mattered.
Listen, the woes of growing up.
That's just how it was. But now, I mean, yeah, it kind of is the
And
same
then-
way because you.
and then in
would
the
be
way
my
once you grow
dad's
up,
annoying
you're-
uncle.
It's growing annoying uncle. Okay, dude, fucking.
Uncle
I don't know why I started
Grandpa.
thinking about Uncle Grandpa. Dude, Uncle Grandpa left a permanent impression on AJ.
I low-key never. I saw Uncle Grandpa and I was like, I
Well,
don't
because
like
like when
this.
you're like, morning.
Oh, I just say yeah. Well, because every time someone wakes up, I say good morning.
When you say it, even if they didn't wake up. Okay,
Well, I guess if
I don't
you
know if that's
like-
an Uncle Grandpa thing.
I just
Doesn't
making
know.
a joke.
Well, like
Yeah,
he
I
just
was
says good morning. Good morning.
True.
Good morning.
Yeah, I don't know. Uncle
Who
Grandpa
wa-
was like the new sign of an era of like all the new shows that came out, and I was like, I don't like new things. I don't like change. I hate all this new shit.
Ooh. I cannot wait for James to see the Steven Universe Uncle Grandpa episode.
There's a Steven Universe Uncle Grandpa episode, bro.
Yeah,
Dude.
I always skip that one. I
Dude,
hate
look.
that one. That's the only one that I'll skip.
Low-key, I try to give the new era a full chance, a full swing of Uncle Grandpa. I was like, okay, it's weird and kind of cringe, but like maybe I'll like it. And like I watched like the first 2 episodes, and I was like, it wasn't the best, but like I kind of like the weird man bit that they
Yeah.
had in one of the episodes. So like I was like, if they can keep that up, I guess the show can be like kind of funny and cool. I'm just gonna say I don't think they kept up the humor very well.
You know,
I don't know.
there were some episodes that were really good though. There were
Yeah, well,
some
that's the
that were
thing.
really good, but
Uncle
everything
Grandpa
else was
bordered
like,
on
ugh.
like sometimes the bits would be like really like funny. Like they'd be bordering on like that type of like kind of modern humor
Yeah.
of like smiling friends where like
Yeah,
they
it would be
sometimes
like
have this,
a self-aware. It would
yeah,
have
that like
like a
dry humor.
self-awareness.
Yeah, like but then like a lot of the other time just devolved into like nothingness.
Yeah, so true. I there were some like shows in that new era that I loved though. Like, listen, hate on Clarence all you want, but I love Clarence, dude.
Listen,
That
Clarence is a
show
little
was
too
amazing.
like
I love it.
like sterilized for my hyperactive kid brain. Like
It was exactly. I felt seen.
yeah, but
It was like so real because it's like, oh, it's just this kid growing up in like a low income house and like he just plays like in the dirt all day and picks his nose.
this is true, but I
Like,
think
it
like
was
shows like
real to
Clarence
me.
or Craig of the Creek, like if Craig of the Creek came out
love
like when I
Craig of
was
the
younger,
Creek.
I
That
wouldn't have
shit's
fucked
fire.
with it. And like I didn't fuck with Clarence because like I guess like you know like I was like, oh, I don't need to be seen. I can go out and do that whenever I want. Like I need to
Oh,
see
true.
Finn getting fucked up by the Lich.
I need an
Like-
escape. I don't need to cope. I don't need like.
I don't need to face
Well,
reality.
I guess when I
need
saw
to
like
face
Clarence.
fiction.
I don't need
When I saw-
exposure.
True. I mean, when I saw Clarence, I was like, dude, I can go right now and fucking blow shit up. Like, what? Why do I need to watch Clarence do it?
Because it's funny.
And
And
probably
because he has
safer.
his little friend who's like, chicken nugget. And his
Good.
other friend who's like, I need to put on 2 billion squirts of hand sanitizer and then scream.
Okay, low key, I'm not gonna lie. When I saw Clarence, I was like, dude, I saw like I forgot his name, Skizmo, Remo, Emo,
Oh shoot, what is his name?
like the bald one.
Yeah.
And I was like,
yeah.
dude, that's just Jordan, and the
Yeah,
other dude is like a
totally
really
was
bad
the other dude
caricature
was
of James.
Yeah.
Like I don't need to watch the show. I can just go and hang out with my
Sumo,
fucking
that was his
friends.
name.
It's Sumo.
Skizmo.
Dude, they low-key hated that kid to name him that. Like his parents must have fucking hated him.
Sumo.
Why are they calling their kids Sumo?
I don't know. They have
don't
like
know.
You're actually not wrong because he has like 2 billion siblings and they live in a trailer.
Yeah. I don't think you're all there upstairs if you're naming your kid that.
No.
Yeah, about
He-
to name my kid Sumo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kia, how much do you think I look like my mom?
You look like you. I feel like okay. I'm gonna say two things. I'm gonna say I think
Why
like
is
you
he
look like
looking at me?
70% like your mom. Like you look like out of you and your sister. Maybe your sister looks like your mom too, but like it's just easier to tell between you and your mom. Like you, I feel like you have a lot of your mom's features.
I would say so too.
Like especially when you're standing next to each other, like you can tell that that's your mom. Like I'd say that like yeah, it's like 60-70%. It's like your mom if she was like gender swapped and then like had like a filter put on her to like change specific features.
What does that even mean?
I don't know, like I don't know. Listen, I don't know. Does your I know you told me that your mom doesn't think you guys look similar at all.
Maybe. No, I think maybe she does. I feel like, well, I don't know because I've never met my dad. But maybe
I
look
thought
more
like when
one
you
the
brought
other.
this up one time, your mom was like, "No, you definitely look more like your dad."
Maybe. Oh yeah. I remember what you're talking about now. I think that's true, but I think that's only just because I'm a guy.
Well, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like she just thinks that because you're a dude.
Maybe so. What a weird turn of events.
True.
Wait, they changed this Yoda. This Yoda looks different.
Yeah, this Loda, I don't like this Yoda.
It looks weird. The other one looked like much more normal. This one is like a Skylanders Yoda.
Real.
Did you guys ever have Skylanders as a kid?
I love
Wanted
Skylanders.
I thought they were cool, but I never like got them. And I was like, "Can we?" And my mom was like, "No, we're never fucking getting that shit."
Dude, my dad was. I told my dad I was into it, and he was into it.
Mm,
And we played Skylanders on
But
the
you had a gamer
Xbox
dad.
360. I did.
True.
I did, and I do, and I always have. Every time I wanted a game, there was no like, you have that other game, or like, I don't want to buy you that. We just got you this other thing.
Yeah.
Or like, you know, like they bought you a game that takes you like 5 minutes to beat, and they're like, what, like, why would you want another one?
Yeah.
yeah.
But I didn't get that because my dad also played games, and he's like, oh, like if you get a new game, that means I get to play it too. Okay, let's get it.
I had my mom played games a lot as a kid too, and so she was like chill with me playing games, but she definitely like put a limit on it at some point. And I think she only played games in the arcade and not like, I don't think like arcade games, or I don't think like console games were really big when she was a kid.
Yeah.
But she definitely like encouraged it at least a little bit.
Yeah. My mom just believed technology was just evil. Like, for a majority of my childhood.
But your mom was Ted Kaczynski.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, she was constantly like, especially like PCs. She's like, dude, like she's like, she barely uses hers. Like, I mean, she uses hers now more, but like, especially back then, like she barely used it. 'Cause she's like, who knows what kind of giga hackers are online who are gonna get you. Like, my mom definitely had like a fucking strange view of what was going on the internet. Like, she was seeing them shit in the movie where people would be like tapping on their keyboards and somehow accessing someone else's computer
No.
without like anything and be thinking it's real.
Dude, this dude just got his arm straight up fucking like ripped the fuck off, and now they're laughing at him. But Yoda has hair on the back of his head.
Yeah.
Like, kinda, yeah.
It looks like real on this one. Dude, we need to heal that guy's arm. He's still got a bum arm.
Yeah, why doesn't Yoda use force healing here?
Wait, force healing is a thing?
Yeah.
Was this actually in the movie? Like, does this guy like really get his arm blown off?
Yeah.
No way. They kind of made it like, kind of like wholesome though for the game.
Can it be real? I don't remember this part of any of the Star Wars movies.
Me neither,
This is
but I
not
thought it
from
was
the
just me.
movies.
This isn't?
Okay.
It's from the TV series.
Oh.
I see. I was like, man, like I must have forgot, but one of the pre-sequels must open up with a really extended sequence of not any character other than Yoda.
This is what would have happened if the Naruto guy, if they all voted for like Yoda instead of Naruto.
Instead of Naruto.
Then you could get like side character stories.
This is true.
There's a new type of story they're calling a side story. It focuses mainly on alternate characters than the main characters and
There's a
fleshes
new
them
type-
out.
Mercy.
At what point do you guys think we're gonna like get to the point where like we play something and we just don't say anything the whole time and we just sit in silence? Like and it doesn't feel
I don't
awkward.
feel
We
like
just
that's
chill.
gonna happen yet.
But at some point, do you think it will? Or we're like, we don't have anything to say and we're just kind of chill.
I feel like
I don't think
this.
this could happen.
I feel like this is what this question is right now.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Like, if this question was just asked, we would be sitting in silence right now, just think, like, because we were. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know.
Well, that's the thing. Sometimes I'd be forgetting we on. Well, I mean, I guess I don't really care, but at the same time, like sometimes I just be thinking, like, damn, we just hanging out. I'm just gonna like stare at the screen and
True.
like just watch.
That's why there like some streams, like I just like don't talk the whole time because I'm
And
just
then
like
dox
sitting
Annie.
there like, yeah, and then I
Because you
dox
forget
Annie.
that you're streaming.
Yeah. I just sit there and I dox Annie and then I like go silent because I'm like, oh, like I'm just watching my friends play a game.
It's
But then
wholesome.
like one crazy thing will happen and I'm just like sucked back in.
True. What was the story that had you like where you were like, I'm out of this story, but then something happened and you were right back in?
Like what? What do you mean? What kind of story?
Like any type of story, like a book, a movie, a show, a game.
Hmm. I think for me, I was watching like JoJo's, and like cause like you know it took me like multiple tries to watch JoJo's, and so like I was watching it, and like the first episode was like, okay, that was really good, and I watched the second episode, and I was like, like I don't know, like I was just walking through it, and like I don't know if this is like I'm gonna be able to watch this show. This was just kind of washed, but then the fucking like scene where like Jonathan like like gets like the fucking like luck sword and it's like changed to pluck, which I didn't know what the fuck that shit even meant to begin with, but I just like
Yeah.
fucking the speech felt like impactful regardless. Like he was like, this once meant luck, but now for you, my friend, it is pluck. And I was like, fuck it, I don't know what he's trying to fucking get through with that statement, but like fuck it, dude. Like he's gifting this dude a sword. Like that shit's fucking awesome, and like he's having him fucking execute him with it, like because he has like he regained his honor. And I don't know, that shit brought me back. But then I got out again because everything after that was like, oh, okay. Like, but then the fucking boat scene of Jonathan dying was like, wait a minute, hold up. Like that was kind of awesome, but then I kind of got like, but then I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to watch this show if Jonathan's not in it anymore. Like, I don't know. Like, it already was so hard for me to like grow an attachment to him. Like, I grew an attachment to him on the first episode, but then after that, he just kind of seemed a little boring. But I had I had eventually grown attached to him, and then I was like, oh, I was already like, I don't know if they're gonna be able to sell me on a new character. So I was going to stop watching again, but I was like, okay, I'll give it one more episode. And then when fucking Joseph pulled out the fucking Tommy gun and fucking flamed the diner, I was like, okay, yeah, no, I can keep watching this show.
Wholesome. He grew and found love in the minor things. Don't say it.
I don't think anyone was gonna say it.
Okay. We all knew, but we chose to abstain.
Abstain, to hold back.
Dude, he's doing the synonym for abstain right now. Abstain, to hold back. Synonyms: cease, hinder.
Halt.
Annie, when he was trying to write his resume yesterday.
True. That's what he was trying to. That's what he needed. He needed synonyms.
Yeah, he was like, AJ, do you want to know what I do every time? Like, I would like want to find a way to rephrase something, and I wasn't even looking at the screen. I was laying in my bed. I was like, "Do you go on thesaurus.com? Because I do." And then I looked at his search bar, and he was typing in like a phrase with thesaurus at the end.
That's how you do it, man. That's how it all
It's
ends up
true.
working.
That's how I do my English homework.
Wait, is this the new one? Oh, I guess it would be, but like,
No.
I'm confused. Oh.
Ah.
Oh, it's because it's on your 360. Yeah, wait, hold on.
This is Lego Star Wars 3. This is a Lego game that takes place between episode 3 and 4. It's my favorite one because it's the first one that I played.
Wait, Complete Edition just said fuck it to this whole game when it came to including it. What the hell was that about?
Because it covers the movies and this is the TV series.
But they lied. They lied. They lied. They call it the Complete Edition. The Complete Saga.
You can kill them if you feel so inclined to.
I kind of do.
Mellow 7, what'd you just unlock?
Super awesome character.
Ooh,
Whoa.
Savage Oppress.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Yo.
Dude, he looks
He's Darth
savage.
Maul's brother.
And he looks like he could oppress. Oh, Darth Maul, Savage Oppress. That's pretty cool. Alright, one more and then we're done.
Yeah.
The Blue Shadow Virus.
Then we're done. You're through. You're over.
Dude, you could be like a voice actor.
No.
How do you guys feel about Moist Critical voicing a bunch of different stuff in different things?
What do you want me to feel about it?
Well, he just does. He's just himself. Like he just does his voice.
That's
I
cool.
think it's cool.
Would you guys ever do
Sounds
that?
like
Like just do
Kato
your
does.
voice in different things?
I suppose so.
I suppose. Okay, did you watch Dispatch?
Nope.
Dude, you need to watch this. It finished.
It finished.
It did.
Was it not finished at some point?
Well, at some point it was like releasing weekly and now it's done.
Okay.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's good. I think it's Game
I
of the
will.
Year.
Game of the year.
Game of the Year. Came in the very end of the year to be Game of the Year. I don't know if it really had a lot of competition. Like, what other games really came out this year?
Guess if you tie.
Expedition 33.
What is Expedition 33?
I wouldn't be able to explain it to you, but people really enjoy it, so.
Interesting. Well, I did not know about it, so therefore I'm going to say it's not Game of the Year.
That's okay.
In my humble opinion. Low-key, Game of the Year for every year, like, doesn't really make sense. Like, every year I've seen Game of the Year, I'm like, okay.
So there's Silk Song this year.
Oh yeah, people are probably gonna like glaze the fuck out of Silk Song. I have
That's
a
what
coworker.
Hades too.
I've never played Hades 2, but I assume it's okay. Hades 1 was kind of just okay. Did Hades 1 win Game of the Year?
Yeah.
No. Oh, it did?
Year.
Or you know?
It's like, I mean, it's okay. I don't know if I would say it's Game of the Year.
You don't understand what that year had contained.
That's true. If it didn't have anything good, then yeah, Hades is probably Game of the Year. Hades is at least a game I've played, so at least has some level of sway.
This is true.
What
This
about, have
year
you
isn't
guys,
like too cool.
have you guys played God of War, like the new one with the story?
Nope.
People always say that that's like super amazing and fucking awesome, but I've never seen it.
Well,
Okay, speaking of Star Wars, do you guys know that video of that guy where he's like some white guy with glasses and he's like crying at the like the trailer for Star Wars, and at some point, like, it gets later in, and he's like, "Oh my god, it just gets more epic. Like, how do they make it get more epic?" Have you seen this?
Yeah.
No.
What's he saying that to?
Might have been episode 7.
What happens in episode 7?
Well, I think it was just a reveal trailer, right?
I think it was just a trailer.
I think he's just excited because new Star Wars.
Maybe so. But like, what were they revealing in it? Were they revealing like new villains?
Yeah, it was the new. I think the last Star Wars movie released like 15 years ago up to that point. So people were just happy that they were getting any new Star Wars content, period.
Sure, I understand that, but then like, that's why he was crying at the beginning, but then why was he like, they just keep on making it more epic? Like, what made it more epic?
I don't know. I don't know.
I guess
Okay.
he was just watching into the trailer and just more stuff is being shown in the trailer. It's like, oh, the trailer just keeps getting better.
We're gonna have to check to see what was making it more epic. White guy crying to Star Wars. There's episode 9. How would you feel if this was like your legacy? Like, people see you on the street and they're like, dude, you're the guy that cried to that Star Wars video.
Oh well, that's just how my cookie crumbles. Like I wouldn't be pressed over it. That's what I did, bro, and I posted it. So, hey, it's on me.
Why is the orange lady naked?
She's not naked.
Why is she not wearing a shirt?
She is.
There's no shirt on, bro. Oh, okay, you're right. It's just on the front, and it doesn't connect to the back. Okay, how do I know this character? Was this character was not in any of the movies, right?
Nope.
They were just in the. Oh, they were on the.
Popular.
She was about in every other media and Star Wars though.
True. Well, she was
But
in
she was first
the. In the Clone Wars thing
In the
that
Clone
was
Wars.
on Cartoon Network.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
So, you know how I showed you guys that screenshot of Bart, like talking about that one guy?
Yeah.
He's like, he's
Yeah.
still fine though.
Yeah.
Today he was like, oh, should I like him on Hinge? And then he did. And then he got a message that said, did you like my Hinge? He said, yeah. And the guy said Lamau in all caps.
Ooh.
And then just now he texted me in all caps, he's single.
Oh wait.
Apparently his relationship was really toxic.
These are not good signs.
Yeah, no.
I feel so bad for Bart.
I don't even. It's gotta work one day though. It has
Maybe
to.
not.
Well, if it does work, then he's going to access a life of misery and pain.
Well,
Damn, that's deep.
by work I mean I hope like one day he has a happy and meaningful, healthy relationship.
True.
The way you're going about it, bro.
Yeah.
Crazy.
strange.
Because if he does find someone who stays, listen, I'm just gonna say, pursuing love actively is either going to like end up in like perpetual flings and/or month-long relationships, or you're gonna end up in one very long relationship where it's like low-key, kind of toxic and abusive for years,
Yeah.
and you're gonna stick with it because you've been so like. Because, like, think about it. You've been spending the last, like, 2 to 3 years constantly, like, getting in relationships and getting dumped, and then just, like, everything falling apart, and then you get one really long one, and no matter how bad it is, you're just going to stick to it, because it's like, well, for the last fucking 2 to 3 years, everyone has left me, so this is what it is.
True. I can see this
Searching for
happening.
love is... That's the thing. Like, I feel like people think it's, like, some type of, like cheesy, like, form of advice when I say like, oh, you can't look for love. I don't mean that in the like, oh, love will come to you. I mean that in the way where you're going to fail if you look for love because you're probably just not ready for it if you're that desperate for it. Like, there's probably some other issues you have if you're like, listen, you can't like, I don't know, like I don't know, the absurdity of the idea of actively spear hunting for love is absurd.
Maybe
Like-
so. Okay, I guess I understand where you're coming from, but at the same time, like, if you're like, hey, at one point I want to like have like a partner, like how do you do that? It doesn't really make logical sense to be like, I'm not going to do anything about it and it will come about, even though that is kind of what you should do sometimes.
Yeah, but if Bart really wanted a partner, I feel like he'd enrich his social circles, both in real life and just like in general, and like,
but,
find someone through that.
How would you advise you do that?
Oh, pick up a new hobby, go to a golf club, start bowling, do a sport. Maybe you'll meet someone in it. Like, maybe like, you know, go out to local events, parades. Like,
What
you
if,
know.
what if he only likes like quilting, and he can't find any dudes quilting? Like,
You
all
can
the people in this
quilt
town are
stuff and then go to
quilting.
an artist alley and show off his quilting stuff and meet other artists at an art convention.
Interesting. But do you think you should be doing this, but not for like looking for love?
Yeah, I think here's the thing. Your available bachelors and bachelorettes need to come from your innate social circle because it's just going to be better that way. I'm not saying they have to be your friends, but like you're just more likely because like here's the thing, like you need to think about the other kind of people that are also actively looking for love in that way. Like it's just, I feel like if you meet someone naturally, it's like just it's just so much better. Like you're more likely to meet like normal ass people.
True. I agree with this 100%. But like, if you're the person like looking for love, it doesn't make sense for you to not like look for it, even though it's just really counterintuitive.
Yeah.
It's also very difficult if you're like, oh, I'm big into like computers and everybody likes computers as a guy, or like gay but I'm not gay. Then you're like, oh fuck my chud life. But you could do definitely like other things with computers to find other people, I guess.
Yeah.
But like when people are like, oh, like look through your hobbies or different things like that, a lot of people, that's where they get caught.
Yeah. I think like it's also like, I don't know, it's also just the fact that like, you know, even if you don't have a hobby that's easily applicable, like let's say you're the most boring dude in the world, right? You don't really got hobbies that can be applicable to like any type of social gathering. If you really like, that's the thing is like, you don't need hobbies to want to make friends and at least do things with them, right? Like, you know, like Bart goes to school. I don't know if he goes to online school. I don't know if AJ knows.
he goes to classes physically. This is a guy he met at school.
Oh, see, okay, you know, well, okay, see, this is
He,
like,
he
listen,
met
as
this guy at
dubious as it
school,
is-
talked to this guy like privately multiple times, and then saw this guy on a dating app that Bart uses, and was like, wait a minute.
Boy, was he already in a relationship and he was on a dating app?
He was,
Oh.
and then okay, so here's the thing. Him and Bart had a conversation. Then, like, 3 weeks later, Bart, sees this guy on Hinge, and he asked the guy about it, and the guy said that him and his girlfriend broke up.
Okay.
3
So
weeks
he was
later, he's
on
like, I'm
Hinge
browsing for
after.
love.
Yeah.
Browsing for something.
Like, listen, well, yeah, listen. I'm just saying also, listen,
I'm
this is
listening.
why, this is also my thing. Like, I also think actively search, like, it's already fucked up for, like, straight people. Just actively looking for love on these type of sites, or, like, going
Wait, why?
out
Why
with
do you
people
think
who
it's
are
fucked
on
up?
these sites. Well, for the reasons I described, like, I feel like people who are actively looking for love, like, the other people who are actively looking for it, you never know. Like, I feel like the reason why a lot of them only last for, like, a few months is because a lot of these people are, like, chronic daters, right? Like, and that's just like why it happens, right?
Chronic
They like
daters.
a lot of people have a lot of problems. Some people don't feel comfortable in a long-term relationship, but they can't live without a relationship at the same time. So they perpetually are in a relationship cycle where like they
Yeah.
give a bunch of people over and over again. And like, I don't know, you just run that extended risk when you're like looking for people. And I just think when you're gay, like you're a gay man or gay woman, it's even worse
Yeah,
for some
that's
reason.
true.
Like by 100%. Because literally half your available pool of people are genuinely not even looking for love to begin with. They're looking for like flings, and if they're not, right? Here's the thing, that's another thing, like dude, Calvin, like my mom's friend Calvin, right? I just realized like Bart's
Calvin.
experience is like not personalized. It's like for some reason, like a universal gay guy experience, right? Like Calvin literally every few months is going through what Bart's going through. Like, oh, I found out the dude I'm with is actually married and like doesn't want to take a relationship seriously. I found out the guy I'm with is just not, like, he just kind of ghosted me. Like yada yada yada, just all this other stuff. It's just crazy.
The thing that Bart has gotten the most is either I just found out, or like, oh, this guy just straight up ghosted me after like a couple dates, or he's gotten a lot of like, oh, I was just trying to see if I was actually gay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Dude,
He's
okay, I
gotten
could
that
never
one
do
a
this. I
lot.
would, if I had got that as a gay guy, I would be like, what is the point of like anything, bro? This is so fucked up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's bad.
And I'm just saying that like it's kind of crazy because the market for people like on these sites is just not good. Like especially when you're gay. Like I just feel like you need to know your people personally. Like you need like I don't know. My mom feels the same exact way. She'd be telling Calvin, like, Calvin, like, you need to actually be meeting people.
Mhm.
Like you don't have a life outside of my mom. It's like the only person Calvin talks to. My mom's like, Calvin, you're not gonna find a boyfriend if you're not like out and actively meeting people, right? And she also encourages him to move from the South because she's like,
that
that
would
is
you're
have
true.
not.
probably helped.
And Calvin's like, but I grew up here and I love this place. And it's like, yeah, but like this place doesn't love you.
Damn.
Like, and there's not a lot of people here that are like you. Like, you need to move somewhere with like-minded people, and like where actually gay people are, or at least where gay people aren't scared to be gay, right?
Yeah.
And he's just like, no, I can make it work. I can make it work.
Strange. But hey, maybe he finds that same type of person, you know, who loves the South and is gay.
That's true. Maybe.
Hopefully.
But how does your mom know Calvin? Is he a work friend?
Yeah, they met in work and then they started going to swap meets together.
How old is Calvin?
Calvin is, I believe, 48.
Okay, I was gonna say, I thought Calvin was like 20.
No, but he has been. The thing is, I've heard them talk, and Calvin was complaining that he's been doing this whole rigmarole for the last 10 years.
Oh, damn. What? So it's been 10 years and he didn't like decide to switch it up?
He's just like, well, I'm looking for love.
I guess so. But I don't know if you can ever be looking for it. I think the moment you stop looking for it is when you find it. He needs to
This is
give
true, but
up.
people-
If he gives up, then he's gonna find it the next week. I bet.
Okay.
He needs to get so fed up. He's like, I'm fucking done. I'm never gonna find anyone. And then like a fucking Hollywood movie, he's gonna immediately find it the next scene.
Okay, you say this, but what if he gives up and then he starts not putting himself out there, period?
Well, I mean,
he's
assumably,
just-
like, you have, like, different things that put you out there already when you give up, quote-unquote. Not, like, give up and, like, go into a room for the rest of your life and never go outside.
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of people kind of live on the, like, my life is the pursuit of love wave.
True. Well, I think a lot of people nowadays value love a lot.
This is true.
Like, I think we like. Okay, I'm not. Listen, I like. Someone we know who has a child now genuinely was like, I don't care about anything other than love, and then got fucking like iced, got their fucking metaphorical head blown smooth off, and genuinely don't care. They just continue their search for another partner, like while their brother takes care of their baby. This is crazy.
Maybe so. But I don't know. A lot of people value. I feel like a lot of people value love now, especially like every song. All they do is talk about love. So whether it's the right thing or the wrong thing, people seem to care about it a lot.
Well, they'll never understand the deep, indomitable love I feel for my best friends.
True. I was gonna ask a different. Oh yeah, do you think you know when people are like, oh, you're like my work husband, you're like my work wife? Do you think that's like, how do you think about that?
Strange.
People are gonna do what they are gonna do.
But they're not like.
It's none of my business.
But they're not like actually like dating or anything. They just like are really close and they're also coworkers.
That's none of my business. I don't care.
Well, it is kind of your business because you're being claimed as a work husband.
Well, if you were, but if you're not, then I guess it's not any of your business. Okay, Key, how about this? What if like someone you're talking to at work, you guys are like pretty close, and then after a while they're like, you're like my work husband. What would you say to that?
Wow, they got that attached to me for me not talking to them. That's kind of impressive.
No, like you talk to them like a decent bit.
This wouldn't happen.
But what if you did?
Oh, this why? Oh.
There's a gun. There's a gun to the back of your head. Oh, this would never happen. So I wouldn't have to worry about this.
Okay. Here's the thing. If you're like, what if a meteor hit you on the head? I wouldn't be like, this wouldn't happen because, like, that doesn't involve my own actions. That's just a meteor dropping on my head. Or if someone came up to me and like stabbed me to death, I wouldn't be like, that wouldn't happen. Like, I can engage with hypotheticals. But the hypothetical is if I completely broke my entire character, in order for something to happen, like.
Okay. Well, what if someone like you meet at work is like pretty chill, and you guys talk about things that you like both enjoy? That's not out of character.
Nah.
It is.
Yeah, you're not supposed to talk during work.
Okay, you literally said the other day, like, it was pretty slow, and I was talking to one of my coworkers about something. You literally have said this.
Well, listen. When I do,
okay, so
it
you
needs
do.
to not be personal.
But you do.
Listen.
So we're already one lie in. How many more do you want to say?
There must be silence at the workplace at most times.
Okay, so we've already walked back that first point. So how can we trust anything you say?
Listen, I'm just saying. I have never had a work friend other than Sam, and that was my first job.
Dude, wait, did you go to his club?
Yeah, I did go to Sam's club.
And you met Sam? You met the guy who made Sam's Club?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Okay, no, but like, yeah, no, like, the thing is...
Your surprise almost got me. I almost believed you. I almost thought James thought you were being real.
No, like, but I don't know. Listen, I'm just saying I have never, ever in my life, like, even after me and Sam, like, even after I've paid, even if when I helped bring one of my coworkers' whole ass wife to America and met them, literally after I left the job, I stopped talking to them literally forever because we're both just like, okay, we're coworkers, but we appreciate each other. And I left. And after that, I was just like, man, that was fun, but also like okay, you know what? I'll play ball. They call me my work husband. Even if I was inkling talking to them on the rare occasion, and they're like, yo, you chill, you're my work husband. I'd proceed to just not talk to them ever again.
Just never again.
Never again.
What if you liked being their work husband?
Dude, why are you complicating my job?
Well, I don't know. I'm giving you a scenario.
Listen, dude.
Or are you complicating my job?
Like, listen. I'm just gonna say. Also, I specifically put myself into positions where I work alone. Like, that's the thing.
You're an interesting
I don't know.
character. Interesting little character.
Okay, the thing is, work should not cross over with your personal life at all, or school. They're kind of like irrelevant
I don't know if I can believe
aspects of your
that.
life.
I don't know if I can believe that.